skilled. I mean, majestic.
It is, Kevin. There's an explosiveness. There's this speed that is absolutely incredible to watch. Every possession up and down the floor could have the potential highlight reel.
Now the starting group for Orlando. They've got Gary Harris, Isaac out there with Daniel Tice. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Fultz in at the point guard. Now here is Harris, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Back to Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13, and he hits the jump shot.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
Jokic high post. Murray outside. From downtown, a three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Fultz looking around. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in. Fultz has got his second bucket of the night.
And I just love when Fultz goes with that floater, showing a desire to add to his arsenal offensively.
Jokic passes to Porter. Jokic against Carter. Jokic, no good. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Mavericks. Now here's Fultz. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago.
And not just the scoring, it was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Softly drops in the floater. Fultz has got 6.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
Here is Daniels, guarded by Harris, and the basket is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Harris, following the basket by Paul Millsap. Harris kicks to Fultz. Tries a 3. Unable to get that one. And it's Denver the other way. On the wing, Daniels, guarded by Fultz. Jokic passes to Millsap. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. The shot from the low post is good.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Passes it to Isaac. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Daniels. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Jokic. Over Carter. And that one goes long.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And stolen by Murray. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Now Fultz. He has 6. And here's Harris from the arc. Porter pulls it in. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. That one goes. Count it.
But when Porter is attacking, the defense is in trouble. Have to respect his ability to put it on the floor.
Here's Harris. The pass to Fultz. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. That's now 8 points for Markelle Fultz. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a chance to talk to Steve Clifford a little bit. Nikola Jokic has made a name for himself as one of the best big men in the game. Coach told me it all revolves around him. We've got to be sharp when he has the ball. And Kevin, that's difficult because Jokic has passing lanes that others simply don't see.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Isaac, following the miss by Jokic. Harris outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets.
And you look at this Magic roster, so much potential.
I think, Greg, they have done a great job of drafting to the style of play they want to play. Guys who want to get after it on the defensive end. Guys who can switch and slide on the perimeter. Guys who can protect the rim. That is the backbone of this organization.
Here's Fultz, following the basket by Paul Millsap. Pass to Tice. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Murray right side. And a wide open look for Porter. And the three off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Harris. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. To the inside. Second chance shot. And Murray finishes it off. Murray's got 7 points.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Passes to Harris. It's Carter, high post. A three ball. A shot, no good. And it's Denver the other way. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Now, here's Jokic. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Here's Fultz, following the basket by Jokic. Pass to Carter. Now here is Harris. He's guarded closely. 5 on the clock. Here's Fultz. And he's good on the three ball. 11 points in the game.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Now, here's Jokic, guarded by Fultz. Outside, Porter. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Harris outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
GA drafted after only playing 3 games at the University of Missouri. A lot of people probably hadn't seen Michael Porter Jr. play basketball. But with that in mind, describe his game for us now.
Kevin, at 6'10", he's a fluid athlete with tremendous shot-making ability. He grew up one of 7 kids, homeschooled. They all played ball. He's had a basketball in his hands from a very young age, and you can see it in his approach.
First free throw is good. And this is what we've been waiting for all summer long, all off season long. After many months, Doris, basketball is finally back.
And what's incredible, Kevin, is the NBA's popularity just continues to grow. There's worldwide enthusiasm. The NBA players represent the league so well, and my goodness gracious, can they play some basketball?
Interesting how now the league, Doris, is commanding the calendar all year round. It used to be such a seasonal game. Now it's 365 days a year.
So many storylines throughout the course of the summer. Who's playing where and with whom?
Now here is Harris. Over in the corner, Fultz. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Harris against Murray. And it's sent back by Carter. Harris outside. Inside. And it's Carter missing.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And he hits it and gets hacked down the play. A 3
strength from the big fella. Porter is used to having to power through contact.
And after essentially a redshirt rookie year with the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr., the 14th pick in the 2018 draft, is back in action.
Could be a huge addition. Remember, Porter was projected as a top 2 pick entering his freshman season at Missouri. If he can stay healthy, you're adding an elite talent to your rotation.
Free throw good, Porter.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 11. Kicks to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to Carter. Over Jokic. And it's Carter missing. The Nuggets leading by 5. And Porter, here we go. It's stolen by Aminu. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, Markelle Fultz in the open floor, capitalizing on the defense's mistake. Nicely done.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. He kicks to Murray. Over Harris. And again, Denver no good. The Magic trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Harris against Murray. There's 1:40 left to play here in the first. A beautiful reverse layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Aminu. 6 to shoot. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Murray outside. Now here's Barton, guarded by Fultz. Barton wide open, he fires, and count it from 19 feet away.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Tice kicks to Fultz. Harris outside. Pass to Tice. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Murray. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. He dishes it to Barton. Millsap passes to Murray. The 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Harris. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. There's 10 seconds left in the first. Right side, Millsap. The shot, no good. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love. Like, that is the thing I play like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old. I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That like I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Murray out there with Will Barton. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Now here's Ross. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Murray, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Markelle Fultz.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. He's pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray. And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Fultz kicks to Bamba. Orlando moving the ball around. Ross with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Magic shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
One shot.
That free throw good from Aminu. Doris, if you were going to build a team around one player, who would that player be?
Well, I think because of his age and continued growth opportunity, I would probably say Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's playing at an MVP level. He's still got another decade where he's probably in the peak range of his playing capabilities. And the reality is Giannis still has so much growing to do. He's a force at the rim. He continues to build that three-point game. And Kev, once he gets that in-between game, he will be unguardable.
Can't argue with that at all. Here's Fultz following the score by Jamal Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. But they recover it. Fultz the pass to Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Orlando shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. Carter hits them both. And here's Barton. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
Now, here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Fultz the pass to Aminu. And here is Ross. A three-pointer off the mark. Murray outside. And the layup is good. Now it's a 6-point Denver lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Fultz defending and finished off by Fultz.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
Barton outside. Clock at 6. Denver needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic into NBA stardom has been nothing short of amazing. You know, he really is an elite center now.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win an MVP in the next few years.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Denver. And Jokic drops them both. You know, Greg, Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
Now here's Gordon. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. Barton passes to Gordon. Jokic kicks to Barton. Denver passing it around. Here's Gordon. And another miss by Denver. And here's Aminu. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 6. Chalk up 2 there. And that's 17 points for Markelle Fultz.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Now here's Barton. Not a lot of room. Pass to Jokic. And another miss by Denver.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Scooped up.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Up top, Barton. Guarded by Fultz. Barton passes to McGee. Now Daniels. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Aminu.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here is Daniels. Now Farouk Aminu picking up that last basket. McGee against Carter. Daniels dishes to Barton. And that's going to be a treble. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Now, here's Fultz. Barton defending. Now, here's Fultz. He's got 17. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You gotta love how Fultz uses his strength on these tough finishes, elevating up and over the defense and just finishing in traffic.
Well, obviously a rough start to the career of #1 pick Markelle Fultz. The shoulder injury sort of takes away his shooting ability when the Sixers trade him away. You're rooting for this young man to get back to his game.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Morris has checked in.
One shot.
Free throw is good, now leading by 1. And some have said, Doris, for Fultz, not just physical issues dogging him early on.
Well, I think you have to consider, Kevin, when you are the #1 overall pick, extraordinary pressure comes with that. So now with a new team, perhaps that fresh start gives Markelle Fultz an opportunity to showcase his big-time talent.
They get it again. McGee, another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Magic have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now here's Fultz. He's tightly guarded. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here is Morris. Puts it up from 12. Here's McGee. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Denver with the ball. Aminu missing his last shot.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Ross. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The pass to Fultz. From beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
Fultz, the pass to Ross. Kicks to Bamba. Here's Fultz. He's got 22. Trying to get open is Carter. Fultz, no good. Nuggets trail. The drive by Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, clear the runway, gentlemen. Aaron Gordon decided to finish with authority.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. A lot of switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint, and you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think #1, you have to attack the switch. That's first and foremost. And it's an interesting balance between attacking and being patient. Because the one thing you're ultimately seeking in every switch is a favorable matchup for yourself. That's where a critical, thinking guard who knows where to find and put the ball is so critical to your success.
That's a good way to look at it. Is checked in for the Nuggets. Porter's checked in for the Magic. Harris comes in for Ross. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. They trail by 1. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Gordon with the defensive effort. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Over to the left wing. Fader on the way. Millsap misses. A tight game here in Denver. Here's Fultz. Gordon with the defensive effort. Nuggets shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, how about Aaron Gordon stretching the floor with his shooting at this point? He knew that was an important element to add to his game.
Now here's Fultz. Major points for him. Outside Porter to end the run. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You can see Porter's confidence building steadily. The catch-and-shoot jumper becoming a real weapon.
On the wing, Morris. Guarded by Fultz. Back to Morris. Back to Gordon. Over Porter. Jokic trying to free himself up. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Morris.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Fultz with the ball. On the wing, Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
I think the thing I like best about Otto Porter, his versatility and long arms, because it allows him to impact the game in so many ways.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Vonleh's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And Porter drops them both. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And here's Daniels. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he comes up with the deuce.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Now here's Fultz, covered by Morris. Pass to Porter. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists now tonight.
The length and athleticism of Otto Porter, able to weather the contact. Terrific strength on that one.
Now here's Gordon. He has 7. Combo with the block.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
To the paint. And finished off by Porter.
Porter rises high to make sure that one's finished off nicely.
Morris looking over the floor. Daniels passes to Vonleh. Morris outside. He kicks it to Daniels. 4 on the shot clock. And again, Denver with the triple.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 22, and it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul. Denver making a switch here. Murray's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Daniel Tice is checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Outside Gordon. Now Morris. No points in the game yet for him. Millsap trying to get open. Porter with a block.
Well, with that Porter, he can provide some shot blocking.
Here's Fultz. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside.
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Hold on, Ernie. Hey, you! Whatever your number is, stop shooting the 3. See, Ernie? That's all the coach got to do. Tell him stop shooting the 3. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Markelle Fultz has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. On the court for Orlando, Fultz is out there with Gary Harris. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Carter in at the 5 slot. Now here's Fultz. Offensive rebound. And then Carter with the dunk.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take. Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Harris kicks to Fultz. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. Wow. I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Good on the second.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. Yes, that goes in. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here is Harris. Porter pulls it in. Denver in the lead. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Now here's Fultz. He's covered by Murray. Now here's Fultz. 23 points in the game. Good work defensively by Millsap. Down low, here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Now here is Harris. To the wing right side. Here's Fultz. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Orlando.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Murray, the pass to Millsap. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years? No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding. But he can still give you just a bit of everything else at this stage.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. And with Millsap, you can just see him contribute in so many ways.
great passer for his position and also very unselfish with his offense. Still a plus defender with how often he is giving up size on the inside.
And so Paul Millsap nails both of them.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
Now here's Fultz. Tight defense on him. To the middle. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And again, Denver no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Fultz. 23 points in the game. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Magic have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. One shot. And the technical free throw is good. And one thing you have to love about Gary Harris, the way he can explode to the rim.
And Harris is a natural scorer from all parts of the floor, but he can just rocket himself for dunks you aren't used to seeing from players of his size and stature.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. For Orlando, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
One shot.
That's good from Tice. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Murray dishes to Daniels. Outside Porter. Here's Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got 12 in the game.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Passes it to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Magic moving the ball around. For 3, Harris. It's good from long range. Harris has got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Pass to Jokic. He can't hit that time. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Harris inside. He's covered by Daniels. Harris misses. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Daniels with it. He's got 5. And there's the pass to Jokic. Over Harris. And it's Denver scoring again.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Now here's Fultz. He's covered by Murray. And here is Harris. 8 points for him. On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Isaac. Now Daniels. Pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Shot, high post. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Passes it to Isaac. Harris outside. Pass to Tice. Over in the corner, Fultz. by Fultz. Fultz has got 4 rebounds in this game. Off the left rim and out.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
In the corner, Daniels. And the pass to Jokic. Over Fultz. But he recovers it. Isaac with the steal. Now here's Fultz. 23 points in the game. Isaac passes to Carter. Now here's Fultz. T right on him. Just 5 on the clock. Count it. Fultz has got 25 points in the game.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them.
Pass to Murray. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Gary Harris.
How about the strength of Murray finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm?
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. A different look for Denver. JaVale McGee comes in for Jokic, and it's Will Barton in for Troy Daniels. Orlando also making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Isaac, and it's Ross in for Gary Harris. That one misses for Murray.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
That one goes in.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Barton outside. Back to Murray. Millsap left side. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. No good. That would have tied it. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. The lead is 2. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And there's the defensive 3-second call. For Denver, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Barton. Murray for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 10 points in just the second half.
Have to respect the range of Murray. He just nails shots from this distance.
Takes it from 10. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Fultz. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Let's check out some stats for McGee. He had a strong showing last season. 3rd in field goal percentage and one of the great shot erasers in our game, providing the last line of defense. How about top 5 in the league for blocks?
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. Now here's Fultz. 27 points for him. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in. And now, just a 2-point Nugget lead. Denver's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Barton kicks to Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And can't get too handsy with Murray, especially when he's rising up for the shot.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. Murray. Vonleh's checked in for Denver. And he can't hit the second. The Magic trail by 3. Here is Porter. He's got 9. The baseline J off the mark. Porter looking it over. Bamba with the block. On the wing, Porter. Back to Fultz. Passes it to Ross. Shoots over Barton. No good from Ross. Denver leading by 3. From 13, Barton no luck. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
So the term unicorn has arisen for shot blockers who can also space the floor. Mo Bamba on that list, guys.
Now here's Murray. He's got 26, and Bamba comes to help. McGee with no one around. The Nuggets with another miss. The feed now to Bamba. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Bamba's got his second basket of the night. And coming in, Mo Bamba comparing his game to that of Joel Embiid. Doris, did you see that?
Well, I've heard others mention Rudy Gobert with a three-point shot, and that might be a closer comparison. We're going to have to watch and see what Mo Bamba hangs his hat on both the offensive and defensive end. Comparison's a bit early at this point.
Here's the lob to the hoop. The kick out to Barton. Pass to Vonleh. 6 to shoot. Rebound by the Magic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And he makes that one.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Barton passes to McGee. High arcing shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first. Gordon's checked in for Porter. Al Farouk Aminu, he's checked in for Orlando. And so Murray nails both of them.
Really getting after the defense since the break. It's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
A floater. Fultz, no good. The Nuggets trail. Here's Barton. Here's Vonleh. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Porter with it. From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we'll be right back after this. look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Vonleh. Morris is out there with Will Barton. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Gordon in at the small forward position. He's checked in for Noah Vonleh. And a change for the Magic. Harris is checked in for Ross. Good on the second free throw. And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now, here is Morris. And the shot goes down. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Fultz, covered by Morris. Now Fultz, shot clock at 5, shoots from the line. Here's Bamba. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer, Daniels. Denver keeps keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. The pass to Gordon. Barton in the corner. Over Porter. Barton, no luck. The Magic trail by 5. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Fultz with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Aminu misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Harris's shot is off. Denver leading by 5. Puts it up from 12. Porter against Morris. Here's McGee. Cans the 12-footer. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Porter. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, nice work off the pick and roll. Porter getting buckets with this scheme.
Now, here is Morris. Defense is right there. Shoots the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Aminu's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fultz the pass to Aminu. The slam dunk by Aminu.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Denver with the ball. Following the bucket by Orlando. Barton gets to Daniels. Offline with his 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Harris misses.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Morris dishes to Barton. Tipped away. And at the top of the key, Gordon. The Nuggets with another miss. The Magic trail by 3. Harris passes to Bamba. Porter trying to free himself up. And the dunk by Bamba.
This is an important ability for Mo Bamba to have, right? Score on the move. Put it on the deck. Make sure you take advantage of all that length on the drive.
Now here's Gordon. Kicks it to Daniels. Back to Gordon. Over Harris. And it's Gordon missing. Orlando's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. To take the lead, that's good from Fultz on the assist by Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
player of the game, Markelle Fultz.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic has checked in for JaVale McGee. Millsap comes in for Aaron Gordon. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Will Barton. And it's Jamal Murray in for Monte Morris. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, when Mike Malone talked to his team during that last time out, he said, we're getting some looks on the three, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. We told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Murray. They need this one, and the layup is up and in. Murray's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Harris looking it over. Out to the right wing. Now here's Fultz. Porter pulls it in. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a three-point Nugget lead.
And the quick feet of Murray, really doing an extraordinary job getting out in transition.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Denver leading by 3. Murray with it. Right side, Porter. Pass to Daniels. From deep. No good on that one. The Magic go the other way with it. And here is Isaac. Now Fultz. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Millsap. Inside, Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Fultz. Trying to end the drought. Good work defensively by Millsap.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Here's Fultz. Michael Porter making his last shot. Harris outside. Pass to Tice. Now Isaac. Over Millsap. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Murray surveying the D. Feeds it to Millsap. Good work defensively by Carter. The Magic trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here is Harris. Over Daniels. A nice shot by Harris.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
We call that execution, Greg, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
Harris, who will bring it up for the Magic. 7-point differential. Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. Harris has got 10 points here in the second half. Denver's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Jokic against Carter. On the wing, Porter. That one rolling around and rims out. The Magic trail by 5. And the pass to Isaac. No good that time. Nice D from Porter. And Murray. Here we go. That one drops for him. Murray's got 36.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer, someone who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the court.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Harris finds Isaac. Moves back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
Wow, evolving before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac wanting the big bucket. Go ahead.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Denver passing it around. Pass to Daniel. Back to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jokic, and that one drops.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. 41 seconds left in the game. Passes to Carter. Millsap with the steal. Now here's Murray. Guarded by Fultz. Murray the pass to Daniels. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and it's good. 2 points. Jokic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets.
Making every effort to put this game on
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Porter kicks to Jokic. So we see Denver get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. We've got great athletes tonight, Brent. Much of this game we think will be above the rim.
This is going to be fantastic. I hope we get out into some fast breaks where these guys have an opportunity to get their feet together, rise up, and get the fan. Not only them getting up, Kevin, but the fans getting up out of their seats.
You and I will be getting up, though. We'll be standing up.
You for sure will be up.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. We've got Daniel Tice. Markelle Fultz out there with Harris. Then there's Carter. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Murray, no good. Now, here's Isaac, guarded by Porter. Isaac kicks to Fultz. Harris outside. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Harris has got the first basket of the game for the Magic.
The confidence that Gary Harris is playing with right now, he is ready to shoot once that ball touches his mitts.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I got a chance to talk to Steve Clifford a little bit. And limiting big man Nikola Jokic is something that coach is keenly focused on. He said he's tremendously skilled. You need to have active hands and always see the ball. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Daniels. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Daniels dishes to Murray. The kick out to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's been a quick start for Orlando. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Here's Daniels. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Harris outside. Now, here's Tice. He's covered closely. Here's Isaac. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Jokic. Now the dish to Porter. Murray surveying the D. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray.
Jokic in body control. Hey, years ago we wouldn't have said that. I'm saying it now.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Harris misses. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. It's a 3-point game.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Now here's Fultz. Last game out he had 14. Here's Carter. Here's Tice. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Isaac. There's the pass to Daniels. No good with the triple. Magic leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Carter. Good defense by Jokic.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Talk about players who are X factors for their team, and for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray is one of those guys. He is a guy that once he gets going, feels like the team can become unbeatable.
Free throw good, Murray. As you said, Brent, a hot Jamal Murray can take over a game.
Big-time investment from the Nuggets this offseason and what Jamal Murray is to them now, but what he can be in the future. And I think right now what he's looking to be is as consistent as he possibly can be, night in and night out, to prepare this team each season to play its best basketball in the postseason.
And here's Millsap after Markelle Fultz made that last three-pointer. Outside, Porter. Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Jokic is not the quickest guy off the floor, but he uses his body well and great timing to get the offensive rebound.
Harris outside. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Millsap. Murray outside. He kicks it to Daniels. Launches a three. Carter pulls it in.
Is it getting cold in here, Kevin? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Fultz misses from short range.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Porter passes to Jokic. Out to the right wing. Murray for three. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now, here's Jokic. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Murray. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. Now here's Porter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Fades. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Fultz, the pass to Harris. Throws it up high.
Just continuing to develop an overall game that was evident coming into the league. Gary Harris getting better at spotting the open man.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. The starting gate, opening night in the NBA. Brent, what are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can't fall off, Kevin. That talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams and teams that have made changes? What are they playing like?
What's their chemistry? Exactly.
Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
Checked in for the Nuggets.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Will Barton, how he did last season. Last season chipped in 11 points per game, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
And the Nuggets franchise still looking for their first trip to the NBA Finals.
How about the franchise making the ABA Finals back in 1976? So it's been quite elusive here in the mountains to get the finals back to Denver. 40 years ago, still looking for that trip.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
One falls for Paul Millsap.
Well, Paul Millsap continues to work hard and continues to be an example of hard work paying off.
Both good from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Fultz looking around. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Now here's Barton. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's foul number 2 for him. Al Farouk Aminu. He's checked in for Daniel Tice. Here's Barton. Six to shoot. Passes to Millsap. Over Fultz. Millsap misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Harris against Murray. Fultz kicks to Carter. Here's Isaac. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Barton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And a wide open look for Porter. They get it back. Jokic can't connect from short range.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Isaac misses. The Nuggets trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Barton outside. Pass to Murray. Puts it up. And another miss by Denver. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Dallas. Isaac passes to Harris. Back to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Fultz. No good on the shot. Barton with some nice D. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. They trail by 7. Deep 2 from Murray. And he can't stop stop this drought. Another miss.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Orlando gets it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the night. Now, Brent, in the NBA, this has become an endurance sport, and well-conditioned athletes are a must.
Obviously, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, the pace has picked back up. It's very reminiscent of the early 80s when you had the Lakers running, the Denver Nuggets running. Yes. You have these teams that are just flying up and down the floor. So, as a fan, I think it's a wonderful opportunity, especially the closer you can sit, to watch a Russell Westbrook, to watch a Paul George, to see a Giannis get up and down the floor with such fluidity and grace and skill set. So the game opening up has also opened the eyes to the fans about just how great the athleticism of NBA players is.
Here's Fultz following the basket by Jokic. Harris outside. And it's blocked.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Right wing. Murray for 3. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after 2 for 6 start.
Now that's not bad form there. You don't have to tell Murray twice to let it fly from there with that much room.
Pass to Bamba. Now Fultz. He has 7. Shoots over Barton. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Murray. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him.
Now, here's Bamba. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Aminu uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 6.
Well, there's the combined strength and athleticism of Aminu, able to finish through contact.
In the corner, it's Gordon. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Orlando leading by 3. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Fultz with the ball. Harris outside. He dishes it to Carter. Up top, Fultz. No good on that one. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Magic lead by 3. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. We're back in a moment. Game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to Chicago. On the court for Orlando, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Bamba. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the misfield.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
switch here. Porter's checked in. Barton surveying the floor. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. The pass to Jokic over Aminu. And another miss by Denver.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Porter. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Sinks the three-pointer.
And Fultz pulling from deep is a thing of beauty. Consistent in terms of burying those long ones from beyond.
Jokic high post. Aminu on him. Jokic passes to Barton. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
You know, Brent, passing is just one of the many things that Jokic does well on the floor.
Well, it doesn't look pretty at times, and there's not a ton of athleticism, but the cerebral play of Jokic, and then for teams to try to prepare Kevin defensively for a team offensively that plays from a point center, that's a bit of a mind job night in and night out. Denver's done such a great job of accentuating the skill set of Nikola Jokic.
Here's Fultz following the basket by Jokic. Inside, here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Ross against Murray to the right side. Here's Jokic. Another shot. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is where you got to put a body on Jokic. He's the biggest guy on the floor right now and remarkably strong.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
The circus move.
So smooth. Now here's Ross. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Porter with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, we hear this all the time. Good defense beats good offense. Do you think that's true?
I don't know how defense scores. So in today's game, seeing the juggernauts and seeing what we've seen, Kevin, quite frankly, as some of the best offensive teams, not only in the last 5 years, but in the history of the league, around the Houston Rockets and what the Golden State Warriors have been able to do. It's about equipping your team defensively to be able to stop that stylistically, but certainly every coach will say it comes down to defense because that is something you can control.
First one falls for him.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to evolve, and he's embraced taking on more responsibility.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Daniels has checked in. And a change for the Magic. Tice has checked in. And so he hits both. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Daniels. The 3. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. Now here's Ross. He's covered by Daniels. Ross kicks to Fultz. The Magic again can hit. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 1. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Ross. Here's McGee. Banked in off the glass. McGee's got the lead up to 1 now for Denver.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Tice kicks to Porter. Pass to Fultz. 3-pointer on the way. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night. Gordon against Porter. Gordon inside. Daniels from outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Now it's a 4-point Denver lead.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 12. Now here's Ross. Jokic grabs the miss. It's Barton on the wing, guarded by Fultz. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Fultz. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Fultz has got 14.
And the fluid shooting motion of Fultz is impressive. Easily shifting from dribbling to shooting in the blink of an eye.
Now here's Gordon. To the middle. 8 feet away. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Barton. 15 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Brent, on both ends of the floor, Will Barton is an effective spark plug for this team.
Yeah, he can fire you up out there, Kevin. He can do some things, obviously, defensively to get the team going and igniting the fast break. And then offensively, I know Mike Malone might not agree with all of the choices from Will Barton, but when he gets it going, it's an extra spark for this Nugget squad.
comes in for Aaron Gordon, and Monte Morris subbed in for Will Barton. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Harris comes in for Terrence Ross. Now here's Fultz. He's got 14. Carter finds Aminu. Jokic with the steal. And Porter, here we go. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now the pass to Harris. Fires from 14. Good on the shot. Harris has got 5.
Harris is an efficient shooter, especially from the mid-range, where he can be money.
Passes it to Daniels. Back to Morris. Pass to Jokic. A 3-ball. Orlando grabs the miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And Aminu kicks to Harris. Pass to Tice. Just 5 on the clock. Over Daniels. And Tice gets it to go. Now just a 2-point Denver lead.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Morris right side. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. A 3-pointer, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Tice passes to Fultz. Harris outside. Over Daniels. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. And that one is good. Porter's got 4 this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Fultz, covered by Morris. Out to Harris. The 3. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists now in this one.
Gary Harris looking comfortable right there from the 3-point line. That's becoming a high percentage shot for him.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 15. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fultz with the ball. Morris is there.
Fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
And there's the pass to Daniels. With the floater. Rebound by the Magic. Aminu's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That's good from Fultz on the assist by Aminu. 16 points for Markelle Fultz.
And Fultz loves pushing the pace. He's downright terrifying in the open floor. Loves jumping all over the defense.
Now, here's Jokic. Down low, McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee. Flies back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Fultz kicks to Harris. Pass to Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
That's good from Carter. Paul Millsap's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And a switcher also for Orlando. Isaac's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Carter hits them both. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Morris passes to Millsap. Over Fultz. Millsap misses. Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Isaac passes to Harris. Now Isaac. No points in the game yet for him. Just 5 to shoot. Harris, no good. Here's Porter, and he makes good on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And he's got a great balance of knowing when to slash inside. Porter needs to keep being this aggressive on the drop.
Here's Harris. Nikola Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have played at a high level so far. What has worked for you?
We're just sticking to the game plan. Our coaches really drew up something good for us. They wrote it out, and we're sticking to it, and we're executing very well.
Yeah, that's obvious the way you all have played. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy. And then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
They didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then there's Murray. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Daniels in at the 2. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 1. Pass to Jokic. Millsap in the corner. Three-pointer, Daniels. It's hauled in by the Magic. Tice has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Harris. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, tough to shake Harris. Even when you're rough on him, he's just going to keep coming at you.
Brent, not many can deny that Gary Harris is an absolute pest on the defensive end.
Yeah, pretty relentless on that end of the floor. Defensively, he's rugged and tough. And he can cover a lot of ground with that lateral quickness.
Trail. Murray kicks to Daniels. Back to Murray. He sinks the 11-footer. Murray's got 8 points.
Well, he's a tremendous shooter, is Jamal Murray, and nice to see him get to the mid-range and knock that one down.
Pass to Harris. Shoots the 3. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists now tonight.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Magic leading by 3. Harris dishes to Fultz. Back to Harris. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. He's got 10.
And a better box out saves him 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Daniels, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming, Kevin.
Orlando's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. The pass to Fultz. Trying his luck from deep. That shot off the mark. And Denver the other way now. Knocked loose. Murray right side. Passes it to Jokic. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Pass to Tice. Back to Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one. Nice D from Porter.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Jokic finds Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the medical red flags for Michael Porter Jr. caused him to slide to the Nuggets in the 2018 draft. 2 back surgeries in less than a year. An injury suffered initially in his sophomore year of high school. The risk is there, but if his body holds up, potentially a star in the making.
And he can't get the first one.
And for a big man, Jokic is more than just a good free throw shooter. He is fantastic.
He hits the second from the line. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Up top, Fultz. He's covered by Murray. For 3, Harris. Rebound by Murray.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Here is Daniels. He's got 5. Trains the three-pointer.
I like that from Murray right there. When he's passing it like this, it can make him so much better and so much more open.
Fultz with the ball. 16 points for him. Carter outside. With 3, Harris. And the 3-ball is good. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando. A 2-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Jokic. The Magic getting the bucket. Millsap has the open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here's Daniels after the three-pointer from Wendell Carter. Count that bucket. Daniels has got 10 points.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Harris, lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Magic lead by 4.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Now, here's Fultz. Following the miss by Jamal Murray. Pass to Tice. Now, here's Fultz. Millsap covering. Clock at 4. Ring shot on the way. Here's Carter. That shot off. Good work defensively by Millsap. Murray, the pass to Porter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Lonley's checked in for the Nuggets. Will Barton comes in for Troy Daniels. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. Throw good. Porter.
Yeah, a former 5-star recruit. We know about the talent level for Porter, but he's also a mature, hard-working guy.
Now, here's Fultz. 16 points for him. Bamba kicks to Fultz. With some arc, and he sinks the layup. Fultz has got 18 points in the game.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, you can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Murray. He's got 8. Isaac with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. It's good. And now it's an 8-point Magic lead.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
And stolen by Harris. Fires the 3. They get it back. And the basket by Isaac. Isaac's got the lead up to 10 now for Orlando.
Guys, you got to respect the activity level of Isaac. A young, mobile big who knows how to keep plays alive.
And there's the pass to Murray. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. A different look for Denver. JaVale McGee's checked in for Millsap, and it's Aaron Gordon in for Michael Porter. Ross is checked in for Orlando. And here are the Nuggets now, trailing by 10. Clock at 6. Murray, the pass to Gordon. And it's in there. 5 points in the game.
Well, that's just sweet passing there for Murray, keeping his eyes open and finding the open man.
Now, here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. Passes it to Isaac. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets.
Well, Coach Mike Malone has grown up with this young Nuggets team. He says that he believes in the youth of this team.
Well, the future is so bright for the Denver Nuggets, and really where you have to give Mike Malone a ton of credit is when they made the decision between their two bigs, Jokic and Nurkic, sticking with Jokic and then changing their entire offensive style to play from a point center position. It has paid huge dividends.
Orlando leading by 8. Fultz kicks to Ross. And here is Bamba. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Hands it from downtown. And that's now 11 points for Jamal Murray.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And Fultz gets it to go.
And I just love when Fultz goes with that floater, showing a desire to add to his arsenal offensively.
The drive by Gordon. Bamba with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The 6th pick back in 2017. 6'10" Jonathan Isaac out of Florida State. Greg, what have you seen from him?
Came in somewhat raw. Potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Isaac.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10" forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Monte Morris is checked in for the Nuggets. He hits both from the stripe. The Nuggets trail by 9. Barton outside. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. And yes, it's good.
A good job by Barton. Fantastic feel on how to beat that defensive scheme.
Fultz the pass to Isaac. Here's the teardrop. That shot missing. And the Nuggets going the other way. Outside Gordon. Kicks it to Barton. Pass to McGee. Morris outside. Sweet little floater. Now just a 5-point Orlando lead.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Back to Fultz. Plays it up and banks it in. Fultz has got 8 points in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Morris outside. Outside Gordon. Denver passing it around. Here's Barton, and again it's Denver.
Smart play there from Barton to establish himself on the inside to convert.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what they're going to run here. Got to run a good play.
Now here's Fultz. 24 points for him. 6 to shoot. Excellent D that time there from McGee. On the wing, Morris. 3-pointer, Barton doesn't go that time. And don't go away. We'll be right back. quarters behind us. We start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Barton. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Daniel Tice out there with Bamba, and it's Aminu in at the three. That's good from Fultz on the assist by Aminu. Fultz has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Magic. Ross against Morris. It's blocked. Magic leading by 7. Ross passes to Fultz. Ross against Morris. Back to Fultz. He tries for 3, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stop.
Now, the team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Ross kicks to Fultz. Pass to Tice. Now the pass to Ross. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Now here's Gordon. Martin from outside. The Nuggets with another miss. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Aminu with it. Vonleh on him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fultz. Bamba kicks to Tice. Ross with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Ross has got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
In for Vonleh, and it's Troy Daniels in for Gordon. And a switcher also for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bamba. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Free throw is good, and the Nuggets making a change here. Porter's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Porter comes in for Daniel Tice, and it's Gary Harris in for Terrence Ross. And Jokic drops hits them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Outside, Porter. Back to Fultz. The Magic need to get a shot off here. No good on the triple. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. And it's good for two.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Fultz dishes to Porter. Porter with the bounce pass. They double him with Jokic. Harris finds Carter. Now here's Fultz. Guarded by Porter. Passes to Aminu. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And now, a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. Then, on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Porter passes to Fultz. Back to Porter. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
And you got to honor that mid-range J from Porter. Over time, he has really improved that shot.
Daniel from outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Carter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Porter. Talk about home court advantage. Do you feel it's the same as it used to be? It has that same impact?
I do think it's still hugely important, Kevin. It's less important when there's a team that has been together for a long time and has proven that they can take their wares on the road and come home with a victory. But it absolutely gives you a level of comfort as a player to get into your routine, to be at a place that seems familiar. Something deep down psychologically helps every member of that team being at home.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Solid defense from Harris.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Fultz, the 8th overall player taken in the draft, getting to the line a little more often.
Daniels with it, guarded by Harris. Here is Daniels. It's stolen by Harris. Pass to Fultz. Outside Porter, 5 on the clock. Over Porter, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. That's now 8 points for Otto Porter Jr. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over to the wing to end the drought, and Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists now tonight. Magic leading by 19. Now here's Fultz. And that one, good. Fultz has got 12 points here in the second half.
And Fultz is tough to contain. Even when you rough him up, he still gets the job done.
Pass to Jokic. A second chance effort, and it's sent back by Carter.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Porter, no luck. Denver's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. The Nugget shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Over Carter. And that one's good. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
Mid-range game as Jokic spotted himself up and drilled that one.
Now here's Fultz. He's tightly guarded. And here's Harris from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Harris has got 25 points in the game.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And good that time.
Murray, not much fear there as he gets amongst the trees, looking in control down low.
Now Fultz. Harris outside. No good from outside. The Nuggets trail by 20. On the wing, Daniels. Murray with it. It's stolen by Aminu. For 3, Harris knocks down the 3 ball. And he has 28 points for the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Now here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Now here's Fultz. Jokic defending. Fultz, the pass to Carter. Lays it up off the glass. Carter's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
With the teardrop, here's Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Jokic, even though we look at his body and you don't think he plays physically, he can do that.
And bird right's an important element in structuring the salary cap. Can you tell the viewers exactly what that means?
What it means, Kevin, is you have the ability to go into the above the tax to sign your own player, and so it doesn't cost you in terms of tax dollars. So player finishes his season, you have bird rights on that player. You can negotiate a number that's not going to impact your bottom line and cut into your salary cap. So very important when teams are maneuvering around and trying to get players on their roster for a season or two, that after that second season or third season over, that the bird rights still remain for them to extend him even further to keep him around the culture.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Millsap. Gordon comes in for Porter. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Troy Daniels. And Morris subbed in for Murray. And Jokic drops them both. So it's Orlando now. And here's Augustine. Out to Carter. The pass to Carter Williams. There's the feed to Augustine. Here's Ennis. Shot clock at 3. Over Jokic. Here's Carter. It's blocked. They retain possession. Now here's Ennis. Jokic defending. Ennis passes to Carter. Here's Augustine. Offensive rebound. Here's Birch. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you. All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Orlando.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions in the nice night it ended up being for Gary Harris.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Here's Birch. He can't get that one. Good defense by Jokic. Gordon, the pass to Craig. Count the basket.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here is Augustine. Good work defensively by Morris. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. Pass to Jokic. Over Augustine. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Morris.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.